I hope everybody had a glorious, wonderful weekend. Unless you were the CEO of a company called Astronomer. I mean, I hope you had a good weekend if you were the CEO of a company called Astronomer, but probably did not. I can't imagine. It was great, especially it's just to think how quickly. Life moves pretty fast, if you'll notice. And I had never even heard of a company called Astronomer. I thought they were describing the man as an astronomer. But no, he is not an astronomer. The man is a CEO of a company called Astronomer. And I saw this picture of him Wednesday night, smiling ear to ear, getting to watch his favorite band, Coldplay. And if there's one thing that'll tell you a dude is cool, it's that his favorite band is Coldplay. So he's watching Coldplay, and it's going all over the internet. He's smiling, and he's on the Jumbotron. And at first I go, oh, is everybody dunking on this CEO because he's so happy at a Coldplay concert? Like, I thought the embarrassing thing might be that he went and saw Coldplay. So I guess the thing Chris Martin does is he goes around the audience and, like, finds, it's almost like a kiss cam type of situation, like they do it at sporting games. I don't know if you've ever seen that. The kiss cam goes up on the Jumbotron. But Chris Martin, there are other videos of it where he, like, does a little sort of improv. You know what I mean? He'll either, maybe he'll sing a little verse, maybe he'll make a little joke, make a little comment. He likes to, like, point out what's going on the screen, what the couple is acting like. Sometimes maybe one of them is wearing, like, a funny hat, and he'll make a comment about the hat, and you'll go, that hat is a lot bigger than most hats. It's a big cowboy hat that guy's wearing. And, you know, it breaks up the monotony because you go, well, I guess not everything, you know, they have a set list. But once that Jumbotron goes on, who knows what Coldplay is going to say, right? Because Coldplay does crowd work. And a lot of people didn't realize that, but Coldplay was looking at, you know, the success of comedians like Matt Rife. And they said, we need a little of that action. You know, how come Matt Rife is doing so well and we're kind of, people dunk on us now? That's not cool. So they said, you know, we'll go Matt Rife and we'll start doing crowd work at our shows. And what I don't think they realized is they were going to potentially do real damage to a company and destroy two people's lives.
But in the process, bring everybody together.
That's true. Is it worth destroying two people's lives when the destruction is technically happening due to their own decisions if it brings the rest of us together?
Yes.
Because there really was only one take to have on this. And the people that were saying, like I did see a little bit of, I don't like piling on when this stuff happens. I kind of feel bad. I go, now you're exposed as a dude who is not a fun dude. And like there are instances like this where we're all talking about it and a certain take will be like, okay, but I'm never going to forget. You are not a fun dude. You know, and I'm not, and the next time something fun happens, I'm not going to share it with you because you're going to yuck my yum over it. And you can't be yucking yums. You know what I mean? That's the worst type of person. So Coldplay's doing their kiss cam and this couple shows up. And I mean, I thought it was a real couple because they are in full embrace. They're literally watching Coldplay in a prom photo pose. Like, that's just what they're doing. Like, I don't remember. These are high school. This looks like high school in love. You know, we get to touch each other and it's so exciting. Like, it really looks romantic. It's the prom pose, but in real life, just going like, how great is this Coldplay concert? Which is wild. But I go, listen, maybe that was their wedding song. Because I figured this couple must have been together for a long time. I figured they got a babysitter watching the kids. Clear, I mean, they got to be married to each other, right?
And they're definitely older. I mean,
they're older, yeah.
They're both gray.
I mean, yeah, I think one of them's got a ring on or something. So they're married to each other, right? Obviously. Who goes to a Coldplay concert to cheat on their spouse? Well, apparently I learned a lot this weekend. because then I pushed play on the video. I was swept up in the romance of it all. And then I pushed play, and here's what happens.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two.
Oh.
All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Okay, Chris, why don't you have a little chill there? So, Chris Martin with the no chill of the century. Maybe they're having an affair. Yeah, Chris. Maybe they are. Yeah. And that didn't help at all, Chris. With that accent. Oh, so charming, Chris. I'll give you a hint. We're not shy. You hit the nail on the head with the first guess. They're sitting there smiling like a couple of total goofballs. And then in an instant, they look at the screen. And usually it's kind of funny. Usually when two people are on camera and you can tell they've looked at the screen, they kind of get startled and they point at the screen and go, oh, we're on the screen. And then they do some kind of silliness, right? These two, they go, oh my God, we're on the screen. Quickly, the man releases this woman from the death grip that she's in because he's squeezing her tight. The love grip, sorry. She turns, once the grip is released, she turns around, hides her face, but is kind of laughing with the girl that's next to her. Like, LOL, can you believe this? And the man, almost like it's a Wayne's World sketch, does the elevator behind the counter trick. Where he pretends to hit the button and the elevator. Yeah. See, the elevator goes down because he doesn't have the wherewithal. He can't believe what's going on. He doesn't have the wherewithal to just step out of frame. We see him go down. Elevator goes down.
Michael Scott going down to the basement.
That's right. He completely ducks and hides as if it's like, well, now that she's turned around and he's probably lying flat belly on the floor, I would imagine, doing some kind of like military, like he's under barbed wire and thinking, well, now that we're invisible, people will forget they've seen this.
Good thing that didn't happen.
Yeah. Well, luckily, it's not like my wife's going to find out not only am I a cheater, but she also married a total idiot. Can you imagine? Like when you get home, your wife is furious with you. She's shouting at you for cheating. And then when it finally starts to get down and you take that breath and you realize maybe this is over, and then she goes, and why would you just duck down and do the elevator trick? Are you an idiot? You look like a moron. I know. I panicked.
This is literally like when people delete something online thinking it's just going to disappear.
Gone. Especially when it's like,
No.
And by the way, you delete it online after it's got 30 minutes worth of replies on it. It's got 100 replies on it already. And you're like, wow, that didn't go the way I thought. Let me just hit delete and we can move on.
There was funny videos this week of scenarios they could have done instead.
Uh-huh.
Like one was like he was giving her the Heimlich. like as soon as the camera and they go through all these scenarios of other ways that they could have probably played it off to make it look a little better.
Heimlich, or maybe you pretend to be dancing as friends. Mm-hmm. So it's it's suspicious, but you're like, what? Like you gaslight your spouse because as it turns out, we find out, because luckily, it was really weird on this one. I thought the internet was just going to leave it alone. But after literally everybody saw it and enjoyed it all weekend long, the internet decided to find out exactly who these people are. And as it turns out, the man is the CEO and co-founder of an AI company called Astronomer that's worth $1.3 billion. And the lady is not just some Coldplay groupie. The lady, her title is the chief people officer. And she's the chief people officer for a company called Astronomer. Some people and a lot of other more traditional companies, see, Astronomer thinks outside the box. A lot of more traditional companies, the chief people officer is known as the head of HR. So the CEO and the head of HR of Astronomer, both married, by the way, are not to each other. That's a great question, Travis. No, both married to other people are who those individuals are. And if you saw that and their arms were around each other and you thought it really looks like they're having an affair, what really put the nail in the coffin was instantly ducking under the view of the camera as if they never existed to begin with. And by the way, the friend that was with them, apparently I've read, not true. Okay, I'm glad you're telling me.
Yeah, she doesn't work there.
Because everybody is making stuff up.
Misidentified.
Okay. But clearly somebody who knows what's going on.
I would guess so.
Based on body language. I'm a body language expert.
Body language alone, yes.
I wear a T-shirt that says FBI, female body inspector. Yeah. No, this lady does seem to know what's going on. Misidentified. There's so much misidentification going on the internet. Fake statements going out. All kinds of fakeness. Which,
I'll tell you two people who weren't misidentified.
The CEO and the chief people officer, the head of HR? Yeah, no.
They figured it out quick.
They were properly identified. But the woman is smiling and her face is beet red. And she's smiling in a way that tells you, LOL, I'm the one friend that knew these two were cheating on their spouses together. And now they've been caught. This is so funny. That's what what else could that face read? That's how it reads to me.
I'm glad this is not my problem.
Right. Not my problem, but I'm going to hear about it later. Oh, the texts are going to be good. It's what she's thinking right now. Yeah. So, terrible news for both of the individuals involved. Like I said, a $1.3 billion company. So we're sitting there going, and now, and a statement, which at one point I tweeted out and then did delete because it was fake. I got community notes. It was funny. It was a funny statement. But it was a fake statement. Let's try to get everything on the table now. There was a statement that went out that said it was from this CEO, where he took very little responsibility and mainly blamed it on the kiss cam, saying that his privacy was that was not a real statement if you saw that. So that was fake. This woman was misidentified. What appears to be true is that they found this gentleman's wife on Facebook, which it's like, that feels like we're starting to get too far. We don't need to start finding the family. However, it was interesting that on her Facebook page, she took her married name off her profile.
I get that.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to be identified, and she's done with this guy. This is embarrassing.
Can you imagine, right? First of all, you'd almost be embarrassed enough if just footage of him at a Coldplay concert came out. You'd be like, that almost feels like enough right there. But also having an affair at a Coldplay concert, also having an affair with this woman that you hired and work with, and also doing it in the most public place. Like, if you're a CEO of a $1.3 billion company, which means that you are worth tens of millions of dollars yourself, you would think that you are doing if you're going to have an affair, boy, are you trying to make it a secret. Boy, are you not trying to do anything in public, because you never know. This is an arena, or at least amphitheater, because it's Coldplay, full of people.
Stadium, Foxborough.
Was it a stadium?
Yeah.
Coldplay's doing stadiums?
Yes.
Sheesh. Maybe I got to check out one of these Coldplay shows.
You're missing out.
Apparently, they're still great. I do like that Yellow song.
Yeah, their old stuff, the songs that were singles are great.
Scientist is good.
It's a great song.
By the way, he got so close. There was 3 songs left.
Oh, and they're probably good ones.
Fix You, and then 2 songs I don't know.
I don't even know Fix You to tell you. But
You know Fix You.
I probably know it if I heard it.
Yeah.
What about the encore?
No, I guess they do it in 4 acts.
Okay, because of course they do. Yeah.
Now you got to do it. Now everybody's got to do something that Taylor Swift.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's a show.
Yeah. It's a show. No, it was Act 4. They do the Jumbotron song, which is
like the thong song.
Yeah. But that's when he does the improv.
Wow.
The Jumbotron song is not a real song. It's just them putting people up on the
doing the improv. Yeah.
And then it's 3 more songs.
But
they had
already done clocks. They had already done everything.
Yeah, they'd done all the good stuff.
Viva La Vida? Did they do that one?
Yeah, way earlier.
I love Viva La Vida.
Me too.
That was the last good one.
Do they have?
Is that the last good one?
La Vida was the last good Coldplay song.
You might be right.
Sky Full of Stars?
Yeah. I think I saw you. I get pretty happy if I heard that song.
You're not mad at Coldplay, bro.
Oh, Sky Full of Stars is way after Viva La Vida. Viva La Vida was 2008.
Oof. Man.
Sky Full of Stars. Yeah.
Sky Full of Stars is 2014.
I like Sky Full of Stars.
That's a pretty good song.
Yeah, that's a good song. It was in that movie Sing that I watched with my children. So I got Taron Egerton does a version of that. That's
I like anything Taron Egerton.
He does a great version of that.
Man, they got songs, bro.
I'd probably go see Coldplay.
We're sleeping on Coldplay.
Should we go see Coldplay?
I think we should.
Can we leave before the Jumbotron
song? Except, by the way, you can't. How are we gonna? We got to bring our significant others. Because if we don't...
You can't say you're going to Coldplay.
Because they'll never believe it. If you go, we're going to Coldplay with the boys, they'll be like, fuck you, you're not. No, you are not.
I know what happens at those Coldplay
You're
concerts.
going to... By the way, I'll be binoculars on that Jumbotron song, okay? I dare you. Because the girls are going too. And we're going to be watching that Tron.
Watching like a hawk.
Oh, yeah. You are not going to that Coldplay concert with the boys. Forget that. Honey, it's a bachelor party. We're going to Coldplay for our bachelor party.
Bullshit.
No, you're not. You're going to a strip club like everyone else. Not that Coldplay show. Oh. They really thought they were going to hide out in a stadium Coldplay show.
Also, listen, Coldplay attracts a certain clientele.
Yeah.
I assume he had lots of friends there.
Yeah, what are you doing?
A lot of quarter zips probably there.
Yeah, a lot of quarter zips. Like, part of me was like, I'll bet half the company is at that show.
Yeah. Like,
you know what I mean?
Like, Hatebreed or something. Like,
yeah.
If you don't want to be spotted.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, the company's not. Yeah, a bunch of AI tech dorks. Are not going to be at Hatebreed.
No. Or if you go with the girl you're having an affair with, just don't sit there and hug her. Just be like, oh, it's just we're coworkers.
Right. Yeah, and invite some more people from the office.
It's a work outing.
Yeah.
Right. And then that makes it spicy because then you guys go and leave without them and be like, can you believe nobody knows? That's the spice.
Secret touches.
Secret touches. Right? Oh, I dropped my wallet. And you go down, you touch your ankle. Secret touch. See? But these charmless fools, I mean, these hit you over the head with a sledgehammer nudniks are sitting there, why don't we prom pose while watching the Jumbotron song at a Coldplay concert? Idiots.
Stupid.
This guy's, I mean, tens of millions of dollars. And he's like, oh, I know what I'm going to do. PDA at a Coldplay show. PDA anywhere is crazy. Crazy.
I mean, even walking into a motel together.
Oh.
Walk in separately.
100% you walk in separately because you don't know who's got those security cams.
Oh, my God. What are you thinking?
Sometimes Reddit finds those security cams that you got public access to on the internet and they have a field day with them. It's the last thing you want. So, I mean, it's so embarrassing for his family, for the wife. He's got kids that are like, and for his kids, if they're little kids, maybe you can try to shield them from it because they don't know how nerdy Coldplay is. But maybe you can kind of shield them from it. But these are adult kids. These are like older kids. That's like a graduation photo.
Yeah. Oh, they got to be so embarrassed.
Like the kids are as tall as the dad, and the dad doesn't seem like a short guy. And they're sitting there. You know what that means? They're active on the internet.
Of course they are.
And everyone who is active on the internet saw this.
Bro, is this your dad?
Wasn't that your dad? Was that your dad at Coldplay? And you know, because that's what they'll say. The friends will say, was that your dad at Coldplay? Because they don't want to bring up the affair. But you know what they're asking.
Of course.
You're not just asking about my dad's musical tastes. Was that your dad at Coldplay? Yeah. Can we drop it? Yeah. Can you not bring it up? No, I just didn't know you like Coldplay. No, he likes Coldplay. So the wife changes her last name on Facebook. And then the company says, well, we're going to start an investigation into this. And I'm like, I think the cyber sleuths got you on that.
I think we figured it out.
Yeah, I think the cyber sleuths got you. So they put the HR woman, the chief people officer, and the CEO, they put them on administrative leave or whatever they call that, you know? And then within like a day, the CEO decides to resign. So the CEO has resigned, and now the hunt is on for a new CEO of Astronomer. And they said, too, that they're going to be checking all the Spotify and Apple Music playlists of potential people to come into the company. And if they don't even want to see the Willie Nelson Coldplay cover on that playlist. Nothing. So, yeah, and I mean, I can't imagine the head of HR would be back. You know, I couldn't picture that she's coming back because the head of HR. Remember Toby Flenderson? Toby was making sure that everybody like filed for when you're in a relationship, you got to fill out the paperwork.
Yeah, Michael framed his.
That's right. That's right. Like imagine the head of HR comes to you and goes, "You got to file this paperwork if you're going to be in a relationship with somebody at the office." And you go, "Really, Coldplay? Is that what you did?" I mean, she can't get anything done anymore.
Don't get right on that.
Oh yeah, sure, I get it. I'll do it.